Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Red Flood. So, we have conquered, we've basically conquered all of India. The only thing that's left is Madras and Ceylon. They are currently controlled by the British, and we're trying to contact them right now, being like, hey, London, how are things going for you up there? Because down here, it's a little bit of a mess, to be quite honest with you, but we're making the best of it. Let's go 20 tanks, 10 of you, 10 of you. Numbers are looking good. We need a shit ton of stuff. Apparently we don't need rubber anymore. But we do need... You know what I just realized? When we fought the Socialist Republic, I didn't even do the cipher that we broke. We broke it. I did not even think I even used it. I probably should have. But, you know, here we are. And of course, we need a lot of trucks. It's all for you guys to kind of deploy in the future. Thing is, do I even want you guys to... Do I even need more units? I mean, the answer is, I guess we could send some to Europe in some theoretical future if the war is still going on. Because, yeah, now Germany's pushing their way back into France. So it really... It's a real back and forth here. And I don't know who's going to win. Honestly, I don't even know who we would want to win being Churchill. I guess we can put like another factory here as well. More convoys. I really need to research a boat. And I don't even think there's anybody around here that would be willing to give me a boat. Unfortunately. Britain does have like Calais. They've landed some troops in France. Okay, so the British have contacted, or we've contacted the British. I'm going to save the game, because I don't know exactly how this is going to play out for us. So, Britain, what is your response? The British have betrayed us, or the British have agreed? Hopeful forecast. The British are sending an envoy. We simply must prepare everything to make everything pristine, of course. They might not truly understand everything we do, to not understand all the context we have, to say, to not understand what, they repeat things? Wait. Of course, they might not truly understand everything we do, to not understand all the context we have, to not understand what we had to do. So we just move people away from the streets, clear everything out, set aside days, and impose curfews. They cannot report on what they do not see, after all. Okay, so they have agreed to show up. The Dominion of India. Now, the question is, are they going to help cover up, or are they going to, they're going to find our actions inexcusable? What do you do? Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. So even if they hate us, we still get to declare ourselves secretary, which I'm a little surprised by, to be honest. Total mobilization. The False Isles. The Peace of Amsterdam. One sun sets, another rises. Okay, so let's research some naval vessel. I guess we'll go submarines because they're fucking always cheap. Just so we can maybe try to do a naval invasion somewhere at some point. That'll probably be useful for us. Okay, Dominion of India. Let's go for the English state visit. I'm sure they're going to love us, right? I'm sure of it. Because why would they? Why would they, We don't have enough time to cover up. Not unless they are complacent in this. But we'll see how it goes. My guess is that it's not going to go well. What are we producing that's outdated? Oh, rifles. Okay. Also, when do we unlock Rifles 3? It's 1942. I think we should already have them. We do. We just need to actually take the or we just need to actually research it. So, like, I'm guessing you just invade. Now, a core. Attack. Does this invade them? Or did the British actually attack us? It looks like the British attack us instead. If they say no, they're like, these guys are crazy. But I'm guessing maybe because they're at war with France, they don't want to do it. Which, I mean, is understandable. What do you want to research? I guess we'll take more of you for the time being. Hey, they've covered it up. 100 political power. They're more than okay with what we've done. Now, I'm kind of curious what the decisions that they are getting say. But I'm really curious what Churchill's empire is. India, beautiful and free. And I'm guessing it's going to add us into the Entente. I will be honest. Depending on kind of how this goes, I might save scum, and then I want to see what the alternative is. Because I feel like the alternative is a little bit more interesting. A little bit more wild for us. Because you're at war. You declare war on Syria, which I find kind of interesting. Because, obviously, you don't border them. I guess you're allied with Israel. The famed Israeli-Iranian alliance. See if they can take down Syria, though. Don't deploy units quite yet. Okay? I understand the temptation, but I don't think it's necessary at this exact moment in time. 401. It's been covered up. And this is for the Madras Republic, which doesn't... Oh, you're the Madras Republic. Okay. You said you changed your flag at some point. Maybe because they've recognized us as being the rightful leader of India? So they've kind of changed their position? Would that be my best guess? But I don't know if that's actually accurate. And also, France is definitely fucked, right? How many people have died, do you think, in the in that war? The Second Great War. 6.2 versus 5. About 1 million dead, 1 million dead of you as well. Also, you're actually no longer in the, you're not in the Entente anymore. I guess you declared independence? I mean, you're still at war with all the same people, so it's not like it really saved you any strife. Take all of you. Develop, develop, develop. Just take everything. Looks good to me. Very curious. Because this also might hypothetically be the end of the focus tree. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the end. Or it just opens up like generic post-unification tree. I can see that one happening as well. Okay, but our planes are... We're building up our planes reserves. You get Church's Empire. Wait, is it the same event? No. Churchill declared Secretary of India. Churchill's rule has been legitimized by Britain. They will remain very hands-off, of course. No one wants to touch what he's done. The fragile balance he has struck, and for good reason. No one could secure India like him. No one could make everything work the way he has. There's no reason for British interference, merely British complacency. Most working men didn't care what happened to Indians. As far as Churchill was concerned, they didn't need to care or hear what was going on. So long as he could keep everything stable, so long as he could keep everything going, the British need not cast their gaze upon him. So we are now the British Raj. And we get a new focus tree. Churchill's Empire. The Empire of Churchill, the Raj, India, under his control, under his thumb, after so much sacrifice, after so much toil, after so much work done. He knew he had won it all. He ignored the gunshots ringing out from the nearby military base, the near constant timer of minutes through the hour. His eyes glazed over reading military reports, understanding his position was, at the moment, secure. His methods were firm, brutal even, but justified in this wasteland. His methods were effective, few could deny that. And even as he did things that made the impotent diplomats and connections with Europe hem and haw and protest, he knew that everything he had done had been worth it. If it wasn't, he had erred, then he would know. But the sunset, blessing him in his own empire, assured him that everything he had done is just in the world. Perhaps now, watching the sunset over the Uttar Pradesh, he could relax. Let the tension in his body fade away, for he had won, and the Indians' future generations, the English of the generation, would learn to speak his name with reverence, awe, and aspiration. He had won. Another series of gunshots marked another 5-minute interval, and there was only one thought on his mind. Now calls for a drink. So I believe that looks like it's the end of the focus tree. We are going to save here. I want to reload and see if we can maybe get the other choice. Who the hell are these guys? $39. Oh, they're the troops that we inherited. Okay, that makes sense. I want to load you. And we're probably going to... I'm going to tag switch to Britain and see if they have their own event that I can read. Tag, I'm guessing it's ENG. I'm going to turn off AI for a second as well. Hello, Churchill. It's England. The letter was simple as it sat on the Prime Minister's desk. It contained a lot of fluff, but the basic gist was obvious. After securing control of India, saved the Madras presidency, His Honorable Winston Churchill wishes for an envoy to come to India and examine his rulership of the nation. And, if God is willing, to join the British Empire once more. A simple request, a simple letter, a hard choice. And then, you know what? Let's do not send the envoy. What is your tag? UPI, which I guess makes sense. We're then going to turn off T-Debug, turn the AI back on. And do they already have it? No, not yet. We gotta wait a few days. The British have betrayed us! Churchill shook with mighty rage as he heard the response. Britain had abandoned him. After all this, after everything he had done, everything he had sacrificed, every good man who died, they were just abandoning him here, in the heart of darkness itself? No, this would not do. This would not do. If Britain wasn't going to help him, if Britain thought India was a lost cause, if they did not want the Jewel of the Empire carved in his image, then they would have nothing. The plans were drawn up through the generals protested. He insisted that they would fight the British to a draw at the very least. He knew the land better. They could probably, and they probably wouldn't even commit too many men. This was the time to fight. Okay. The False Isles. Yeah, I just think that this will be a more interesting, piece here. But I'm just kind of curious. So we're going to have Churchill's Empire. My guess is that this is going to be another end game point. And by that, of course, I mean, like, once this happens, there's no more content. It's probably just going to be, like, there's not a third focus tree. And at that point, we're going to reload the save where we did the Dominion of India tree normally. And then we're just going to join the... I mean, are we even going to join the war? Will we even have time to join the war against the French? Like, it basically, to me, looks like it's already over. Oh, never mind. The French have somehow pushed the Germans all the way back. I don't know how they've done that. I mean, it's like I said, it's been a real fucking back and forth. So maybe we will send troops. Is this going to turn the AI off? I don't think so, because it turns the AI off for everybody. Actually, wait, no, this is earlier, right? Because... Yes, it's earlier because this is 4 months that passed, and obviously that didn't happen this time. We cannot win. We're only fighting the British Empire. Why do y'all look so sad? Smile. Fucking smile. You think I'm worried about the British Empire, genuinely? I am so ready for the fucking British, man. It's not even close. We will crush you. And it won't even be a contest. So we're with Ceylon, obviously. We can't really move troops to Ceylon. I can't do too much about that. Is there anyone else here that we're really fighting? Not really. So the Madras is going to collapse pretty quickly. Here. You guys are getting completely fucking destroyed. Move to Madras. You move in here, kill this division off. You fools. You absolute fools in Britain. Okay, they have 7 divisions here. Crush you, crush you. Blue army, you're going to need to deploy over here afterwards, after this unit's dead. Because here's the thing, do these bypass at all? I don't think so. And again, it's not like they can stop us. Like, what are they going to do? Like, it's never been more over than it is right now. There's who even are all these troops? They're all from Madras. Embarrassing. They might do. Oh, there's Madras dead. I will take all your states. Thank you very much. Confirm and exit. Goodbye to the Madras Republic. And then. Oh, you guys are here? I didn't even know you had a province there. I will just kill you off. That's nice. So blue army, we are going to draw a fallback line here. What's the fallback line? C? Draw a fallback line here. And then you just draw a fallback line here. Well, it's because I don't know where else to really put you right now. Sure, high-speed fighters. Sounds good to me. We'll do attack, attack, attack. This doesn't even do anything. You don't do anything either. You know what we will actually do? Focus.autocomplete. Because here's the thing. These are all made. They'll yield when we crush them. We must take Madras. Here's the funny thing is that I've already done that, right? Madras will join the English nation like the rest of India. Again, that's already happened. We're just going to turn this off again. And we'll do peace with honor. 105-day focus. That's fine. But yeah, I don't think the game was expecting me to kill Madras in literally fucking 5 seconds. Like we had done. How's everybody else doing? Now, obviously, the British are going to be a little bit distracted in their war against the French because obviously, you know, we're here. We're at war with them as well. I'm surprised Turkey's doing as well as they are. I thought they would have died at this point. Because there's wars going on in here. They have crushed you. Because Ethiopia, of course, was an Italian puppet state. But to be honest, I don't really know what everyone else is actually doing. They're just kind of chilling out, it looks like. Also, Chile's been killed immediately. Very quick pushback on them. The thing, of course, is that I don't think we can... I guess maybe you could theoretically invade England. I don't know if it really would make any sense, though. It would take also, like, way too long, seeing as we, like, don't have... You don't have jack shit. Like, we don't have boats. We have a lot of convoys. We have 2,000 convoys, actually. We got a good number of convoys. Unfortunately... They don't do anything because we don't have any, like, submarines or any naval vessel whatsoever. Sure, build more of this stuff. Outdated equipment, fighter 2s. You are, yeah, you're the fighter 2s, so you want to get you done. Fantastic. And they want us to deploy units. The only things I would want to deploy would probably be, like, the tanks. But I don't know how useful they would actually be. Okay, naval invasion of Pakistan. We got a couple of these Australian troops. Oh, look, they're dead. Well, good work, Australia. You really have shown your might to the world. I've only lost 2,000 men as well. Like, it's just England. It's just embarrassing. Like, what was your thought process here? Also, like, I like how we're having a Treaty of Amsterdam. Like, we're actively at war with Amsterdam, and it's very soon that Amsterdam might be controlled by the French. I mean, it's still a little bit hard to say due to the whole war situation in Europe. I don't know if it's ever actually going to finish, to be quite honest with you. You know what? Let's build some civilian factories. They don't require me to think about where to put the military factories. You just kind of build the civilian factories, and then they're just there. And I'm happy with that. The less thinking on my part, the better. So let's just get all this stuff done. Doesn't really matter. We have political power to spare. So why not just throw it at this? My guess, I don't know. I'm trying to think. That is a horrible portrait. I'm guessing that this is also going to lead to the end game. It's a little bit of a shame that, Madras did not put up more of a fight, because we're really just sitting around waiting. That's okay. Like, what's everybody else up to? Japan's basically done... Are they done their focus tree? I mean, they're actually not. They've gone with the Rising Sun. They had cost abilities against China at some point, reclaim Taiwan. And the peace with Amsterdam. The peace talks were concluded. The diplomats met home, congratulating each other and cursing each other for not getting concessions, as the case may be. As it stood, though, the balance of power in India has been forever changed. The balance of power in Asia has changed. This night, during the Peace of Amsterdam, had changed the world forever. Truce, Canada. Wait, what? What? Excuse me? I don't need my thing's not even here. T debug. Again. Why do you own more land? Annex. Mad. Like, that's not how this works. I don't even know if you're even cores anymore. Some of you are still cores. I'm just like, that's bullshit. Like, were they expecting me to, like, be losing? Like, that's the only thing that makes sense, is that the game, or the folk... I mean, they can even get more territory than they started off with. Over all of India. Apparently that wasn't true, because they just, took half my fucking country. And not even all of it, like, just, like, weird little chunks here and there. Very, very confusing. What parts they decided to take, what parts to leave behind. Let's see. So Paris has collapsed. Italy. I mean, Italy's hanging out much better than you would otherwise expect. Now, I don't know... I don't know what your plan is. Like, are they going... Are you done your focus tree? Dawn of a New God. Coup's been successful, I'm presuming. I'm just surprised that you didn't join the war in Europe. Oh yeah, let's get a super heavy tank. What are the models we have? That's a generic super heavy tank. That is not a heavy tank in any way, shape, or form. Oh, let's get the 4-man turret with the super heavy cannon. Hell yeah. Reliability is fucking dog shit. Special modules. Anything else that boosts reliability? The answer is no. Throw a radio on this piece of shit. Reliability on the diesel engine. Because you have to 80%. You're way better armored. Portion bar. Max speed is slow. Okay. What's the speed? Max speed 3.3. Okay, so it's very, very heavy. Is the diesel engine is like super heavy? Liability 25? It doesn't actually say. Speed is 3.3. The super heavy cannon, it makes it go a kilometer slower. Engine's good. So we'd have to get rid of the super heavy cannon, which is kind of like the whole fun part of this. Fine, go with the heavy howitzer. Even that's actually still too heavy. I mean, everything is kind of too heavy. Put a heavy machine gun on it, and then I guess a 3-man turret. Sure, save that up. Hell yeah. Put 10 of those bad boys on there. And I don't even know, where even is super heavy tank in this? Because it's not in the tank designer. Heavy tank, medium tank. I am not too sure, to be quite honest with you. One sun sets, the other rises. Men and women and children of India, Churchill said over the radio, today ends an epic struggle between titans of the world. The visionaries here, the soldiers here, and the great men who fought and died in the plains and the jungles and in the cities, who fought on the beaches and in the streets, and against all odds came victorious. British Empire has declined over these many years, and this has been apparent to all observers, to all who might seek to understand it. In the corpse of empires, there are maggots, warlords who feast upon the corpse and give back nothing but more chaos and grime and filth. But there are also figures of great Rasput, who stand to hold back the tide. We men of India, we soldiers of the Raj, are such figures. A new Charlemagne, a new Napoleon, a new Bismarck has risen in India, and the sun on the British Empire has set. Ours, however, had just begun rising. God bless India. God bless us all. Okay, India's unification under Churchill was unexpected from a bloated, drunken old man who had bounced up between a dozen or so administrative jobs after the failures of Gallipoli to an icon of determination, perseverance, and violent rule. He has decisively proven all of his doubters wrong. India stands on the cusp of a future a few predicted, once more under British rule of a sort. Though those outside observers who report on it have described it as a nightmare, as totalitarian, and a state that invokes names such as Leopold and his administration. It's a dark day for India, whose recess from colonial rule has been decisively terminated. We rescue of India from ages of barbarism, tyranny, and interminus? Okay. But I'm guessing, again, that's going to be just kind of the end of the tree. I don't believe there's really anything else we can do. I'm surprised we don't even get, like, named. I guess we're just United Provinces. Forever we shall be known. But okay. So, we're in this, like, spot, right? Where it's like, I guess this is kind of the end of the series. Like, there's really nothing else for us to do, unless we were just to invade all of our neighbors. Which, I mean, I guess we could theoretically do. Like, how long would a war? 125 days? We do have a lot of units. We have a fucking massive army. But, you know, let's turn on Fog of War. So let's see, what's going on in France? I mean, they're obviously losing here. Like, are you guys preparing to, like, do anything? No, you finished your focus tree. So my guess is that you can't do anything else. What if we just, like, Del Alfra? I'm just, like, fucking around at this point for, like, the next few minutes. So I would say thanks for watching the series. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. We'll probably go back into Red Flood. Maybe not right away. So if you have any suggestions for who you'd like to see next, I'm very welcome to hear them. I know a lot of people are like, you should play Austria. I've heard some people say you should play Duce, Korea. I think these are both fine options for us in the future. For sure. I gotta actually go back. I don't remember who we've actually even played in Red Flood. I know we played Russia a few months ago. I think we played France. I think we did Germany and France, like, when the mod first came out. But, you know, Red Flood is not one of those mods I played a ton of in my life. Also, how's France not dead? Does France collapse at 0% in this? Collapse at 10%. I guess they haven't lost Bordeaux. Who are these? Is the Italian troops? Germany's landed in the south. Okay. Yeah, so you've annexed all this. Britain took some states, looks like, as well. Anyways, I would say at this point, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. If not enjoyed, thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.